Regarding psychology, I ask how the differences between men and women are different. Thus, we must take into account that by nature, they are not the same. That's why in psychology, it is said that men come from Mars while women come from Venus. If we talk about differences, I will highlight only 2 points that are important because I think these 2 points relate to daily life. The first point relates to perception. For example, in choosing partners, the way men look at women and the way women look at men is not the same. Men look at women's physical appearance, while women look at the inner qualities. Please pay attention to that. Thus, the observation here is that we often see many issues. What do we see on the outside? What do we see on the inside? We need to take into account that when a man approaches a woman for love, women often think of themselves as a goddess, a fairy, but forget to think about what they can offer to meet the mental needs of men. What can they provide to meet the emotional needs of men? Because sometimes, when I ask, they are not interested either. This is a significant issue. When a man proposes love, some women accept it, some reject it, or another says they will think about it. But please be aware that when a man comes to propose love, it doesn't mean that the man is in love with us yet. It is due to the attraction we have. We need to take into account that another word relates to needs. Men may prioritize different needs. For women, emotional needs are extremely important. However, regarding emotions, there are 2 essential elements by nature. The first relating to the love for emotional needs, or heart nourishment. The first relates to love, and the second relates to sexual needs. Thus, in psychology, love is the most important thing for women, followed by sexual needs, which are also important for women. But for men, it is the opposite. The primary priority for men is not love, but sex. Therefore, what attracts us is directed towards that point. So, I use the term that men look at the outside and when those 2 people start accepting each other. But please understand, in the heart of a man, at that time, if we speak correctly, it is called a professional starker, meaning a structured approach to professional development in the man's heart. Why? Because men first look at the outside, and once they accept that, they begin to look inside. When looking inside is when they seek what is substance, what meets emotional needs, and not being aware of the problems. Do you see? Thus, it is said that men earn and women shop. What does that mean? It means women do not just look for superficial things. Why? It is a psychological trait. Women need love, which is the most important thing in a woman's life. Thus, concerning this, it is a very significant matter. What I have often received from patients who have family crises right here, asking how we choose partners, asking whether we know or not, when they come to ask for our love, when they ask us to marry them, asking why do they want to enter our lives, and when we accept them, do we want to enter their lives too? Asking why? Do we have anything to answer to their mental needs? Do we have anything to respond to their emotional needs? This point is very important. If we do not pay attention, do not contemplate, or think clearly, the end result of our partner's life will deteriorate. That's all. Thank you for listening. See you next time.